This morning I woke up and felt like there were just little bricks on my eyelids. And so we jumped in the lake. It's been years since I've walked in a forest and seen for real stars. My Ontario has been about cities. But what about wilderness and what about real quiet? I love cities and I always have, but lately I've been needing to escape. I heard about Manitoulin Island, and even though there are lots of Northerners who will tell me it's not the real North, it got me started on this discovery of my home province, and more importantly, it got me north of Bloor. The weather's amazing. The weather in Toronto was like a dog's breath on my face, and I hated it. Here it's perfect, it's beautiful. I keep looking over there because there's the lake, it looks like the ocean. This was the busiest weekend of the summer in Manitoulin Island. I was really surprised at my reaction when we landed at Bridal Falls. I mean, we saw the vista and it was beautiful and the falls are beautiful and that's very pretty. It was packed with people taking photos of things. I wanted to be like, oh, look at the pretty, pretty falls on Manitoulin Island and everybody Instagram and it's so pretty. And I just felt like such a prime jackass because I was like, get me out of here. I hate it, I felt hateful. I was thinking about this entitlement I have, that I think because there's nature there, I should be able to experience it exactly the way I want, in a pristine, quiet way by myself. That's lunacy. I don't know why I should think that. You know, the Great Spirit Circle Trail has brochures and billboards, so it seems like something that would be very touristy. What surprised me was how present and connected I felt there.
Honey, bonjour, my name is Steve Antoine, and your name is Arianne, of course.
Landing here on our first full day in Manitoulin feels so fortunate because I'm getting this incredible knowledge and grounding from you and being in the land and walking in the forest and having all of this learning and also having a bit of ceremony.
Right now, before we go out on our medicine walk, we like to engage in a smudging ceremony. We believe that each and every one of us has a spirit. And our spirit actually inhabits this body as a vessel, and it uses all 5 of our senses to enjoy what this earth has to offer. We believe in 4 medicines: winggush or sweet grass, samar, tobacco, cedar or kijik, and then I have some sage or shkode washk. We're gonna light this and there's gonna be a smoke that comes off here, and we're gonna smudge all 5 of our senses, so that our spirit can fully engage in that plant life that we're gonna go check out in a few minutes here, right?
It's so helpful. I mean, I really feel that. There's all these things that I want to know that you know about this place, and it's such a big island.
And that's exactly what Great Spirit Circle Trail is, and a lot of people are misinformed when they see our logo and they see our billboards. They're actually looking for the trail, when it isn't a trail. It's actually the name of our company. If you want to learn about what Manitoulin has to offer, if you want a good place to go and walk just on your own and not take a guided hike with us, we can actually help you and tell you what not to do and what to do, right? But we prefer to have a guided hike with us, because when you're on a hike on your own, you're not receiving the stories, what these islands mean to the Anishinaabe people that have been using this place for thousands and thousands of years. You're not receiving any information about the plant life that many hikers just commonly walk by. If you give that a smell.
Yummer. Can I taste it?
No.
No.
It'll be very strong.
It'll be gross.
I had somebody try that. You would want to get your sugar in there first. Like it's an acquired taste.
Being with you and here in the Great Spirit Circle Trail, I don't feel crowded the way sometimes learning and acquiring new knowledge and tourism can feel. It doesn't feel like tourism, actually.
And the great thing is that when our guests come here, they leave with a heightened sense of awareness of how we need to treat our Mother Earth, right? And not live against her and take too much, right? So what do you think?
I think it's awesome.
Your spirit is actually using your vessel right now to taste that cedar, to see it, to smell it, to hear it. Because when the wind passes through it, you can hear it passing through those leaves, right? Look at you with your birch bark, now your little cedar branch. What else can we find?
Yes. Part of this quest was to actually be really unplugged. I don't miss my computer at all. I loved spending half an hour just sitting on the rocks and looking at the water. Oh, that makes me feel so lucky. It's eerie, it's pretty magical. Being away from the city feels like you have extra permission to spend time marveling at something beautiful like that. I had no idea what to expect from the powwow since I had never been to one. And it was so much more than I expected or could have ever even imagined. I have not had almost any experience with Aboriginal communities, tourist attractions, nothing. This feels like deeply Canadian to me in a way that I am not, nor will I ever be.